The complete course. Welcome. If you've ever dreamed of singing with confidence, hitting high notes effortlessly, or just unlocking the true power of your voice, you're in the right place. Over the next 2 hours, I'll guide you through everything you need. Breathe like a pro singer, find your natural chest voice, strengthen your mixed and head voice, expand your vocal range, and discover the freedom of singing without strain. You'll get there. This isn't just theory, it's interactive. You'll be doing exercises right along with me, training your voice as we go. By the end of this course, you won't just understand singing, you'll feel the difference in your own voice. No matter your starting point, this is your journey to becoming a stronger, more expressive, and more confident singer. So take a deep breath, let go of self-doubt, and let's begin. Your true voice is waiting to be discovered. We have different chapters. Chapter number 1, breathing, then finding your true chest voice, singing mixed voice, strengthen your head voice, vocal range enlargement, how to sing high notes, the right posture, physical warm-ups for singing, and 9 essential exercises. You'll find the timestamps in the video description below. This is Eleonora, and I'm Pierre. Some call it the singer's secret weapon. Some speak of breath support secrets. The correct name is diaphragmatic agility. Diaphragmatic agility. What does that mean? How does it improve breath control for staccato singing? How does it enhance articulation and dynamic variety? How does it help with phrasing and dynamics? How does it increase diaphragm responsiveness for fast phrases? How does it keep the tone stable? How can I train it? I'll ask these questions and Eleonora answers. Eleonora, I keep hearing about diaphragmatic support, but now I've come across something called diaphragmatic agility. What exactly does that mean?
That is a great question. Diaphragmatic agility is how responsive and flexible your diaphragm is when you're singing. It's not just about taking a deep breath, it's a structured approach and it's practical and effective. It's about how well your diaphragm manages air while you sing, whatever the phrase demands, if it's slowly, quickly, softly or loudly.
So, it's more than just control. It's also about how quickly it responds.
Exactly. You want your diaphragm to be agile. It should respond with ease to short, punchy phrases and long and sustained notes. It's the difference between singing with freedom versus tension.
Okay, that sounds important. Can we train it like a muscle?
Absolutely. Just like athletes train their coordination and responsiveness, singers train their breath mechanism. Especially the diaphragm. Let's go through a few step-by-step exercises. I will explain how each one works and what benefits it gives to you. Let's start with the puff and pause. First, stand or sit tall with relaxed shoulders. Then, take a deep, low breath so your belly expands. Exhale in short, sharp puffs using an S sound, like this. S, 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 s. Do 8 to 10 puffs in one breath and rest for a few seconds, then repeat for 3 to 5 rounds, like this. S, 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 s.
So I do it now.
Do it again.
Wow, that's more tiring than I expected.
I see! That's because you're training your diaphragm to release bursts of air precisely. It mimics singing short notes or quick lines. The benefit? Your breath support becomes more active and responsive.
So this helps me keep control in faster songs?
Exactly. It also helps reduce the habit of pushing from the throat. Your diaphragm is doing the work. Your breath support becomes more active and responsive. Let's go on to silent hissing waves.
Oh, that sounds poetic. How do I do it?
First, take a low diaphragmatic breath. Then exhale on a long, soft S sound. Modulate the pressure like a wave. Start soft, grow louder, and then soft again. Each wave lasts 4 to 6 seconds, like this. Now you will do it.
I try to do it now. That takes real focus.
That's the point. It builds fine control over the diaphragm, so you can shape dynamics smoothly.
So when I'm phrasing a line and need to crescendo or decrescendo,
That's the point. Your diaphragm can adjust like a dial. This gives you expressiveness without strain.
now I leave Eleonora for 6 seconds and talk to you directly. If you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to hit subscribe. It helps the channel and you'll never miss a new video. And what else do we have in store?
A weird one. Panting coordination. First, open your mouth and pant like a puppy. Silently. Like this. Keep the motion centered in your belly and not your chest. Do this light, rapid panting for 10 to 15 seconds and repeat it for 3 times. Like this.
So I do it now.
What was that?
I'll try again.
What is this? No, not like this.
This feels funny, but I feel my abs working.
That's your diaphragm. You're training it to engage and release rapidly without over-breathing or grasping.
So it helps with fast runs or tricky breath spots?
That's the point. It builds speed and precision into your breathing reflex.
Awesome. Are there more exercises to diaphragmatic agility?
Yes. Now let's connect all that breath control directly to your voice.
Let me guess. Long tones?
Exactly. Sustained tone release. First, breathe low into your belly and then sing a soft ah or oo and hold it. Keep your tone even for 10 to 15 seconds. No shaking, no pushing. Feel the breath flowing out from the belly and not the throat. Like this.
And I do it now.
Was this a never-ending dream? That was really, really good, Pierre.
I was shaking a bit in the middle.
That's normal at first. This is where strength and steadiness are built. With practice, your sustained notes will feel grounded.
So, it teaches endurance?
Yes, and more than that, you learn how to trust your breath instead of gripping with the throat.
As I know you, there is a last exercise?
Yes, now let's combine rhythm and voice. The next exercise is called breath, pulse and scale. Breathe in low, sing a 5-note scale on ha or he. Each note should feel like a tiny breath pulse. Like this. Ha, 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 ha. Use one breath for the whole phrase. I will demonstrate. Ha, 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 ha.
And I try to do it now. Ha, 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 ha. That took more coordination than I expected.
Exactly. It teaches you how to distribute air evenly across multiple notes, which is key for riffs and fast lyrics.
So, I'm not dumping all my air on the first note?
Right. You're training your diaphragm to dose the air consciously. That means better tone, control and agility.
That was a full workout. I can feel my abs.
That is good. That's your core waking up. But remember, this isn't about crunches, it's about connecting your breath to your sound in a smart and efficient way.
So, how often should I do these exercises?
Good question. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day is enough. Rotate between them. They are especially helpful before a practice session or a performance.
Maybe they help me avoid vocal strain too?
Definitely. When your breath is agile, your throat doesn't have to compensate. Your diaphragm becomes the engine that carries your voice.
I love that image. The diaphragm as the engine.
It is true. It's your power source. When it's agile, everything else becomes easier. Pitch, phrasing, dynamics, and even stamina.
I really appreciate this. These exercises give me something concrete to work on.
You're welcome. Just remember, stay consistent, stay relaxed, and stay curious.
One last question. How will I know it's working?
You will feel it. Your breath will feel more automatic and responsive. Singing won't feel like a strain. You will glide into phrases with ease.
That sounds like the dream.
And it's totally within reach. Just breathe, trust, and sing.
I will. Thanks again.
See you in the next session.
Give me a minute to summarize. Diaphragmatic agility allows me to manage airflow, support dynamic control, shape phrasing, sing long sustained passages, and sing quick vocal runs without tension or breath loss. I shall reach diaphragmatic agility doing 5 specific exercises. Exercise number 1, puff and pause. I sit or stand with good posture. I take a low diaphragmatic breath, feel my belly expand, and exhale in short, sharp puffs or puffs on an S. I sustain on vowels. I rest for a few seconds. I do 8 to 10 puffs in one breath. I repeat 3 to 5 rounds. This strengthens the diaphragm's reaction time. Exercise number 2, silent hissing waves. I inhale deeply using the diaphragm. I exhale on a long controlled S but modulate the air pressure. I start softly, then get louder and softer in gentle waves. I make each wave last 4 to 6 seconds. I do 4 to 5 waves per breath. I repeat 3 to 5 rounds. This builds flexibility in the diaphragm for expressive singing. Exercise number 3, panting coordination. I sit or stand tall. I take a quick panting breath only with my belly, like a dog, silently with the mouth open. I do it lightly and evenly for 10 to 15 seconds. I then pause and breathe normally. I repeat 3 times. This improves stamina for long or quick passages. Exercise number 4, sustained tone release. I breathe low into the belly. I sing a soft ah or ooh and sustain the tone. While singing, I imagine my breath releasing from the belly, not the throat. I try holding for 10 to 15 seconds, gradually increasing over time. I keep the tone stable, no wavering or pushing. I repeat 3 times. It trains to support without tension. Exercise number 5, breath pulse and scale. I inhale deeply. I sing a 5-note scale on ha or he. On each note, I pulse the breath slightly, almost like a bounce. I try holding for 10 to 15 seconds, gradually increasing over time. I use only 1 breath per scale. I repeat 3 times. It builds control for rhythmic phrasing. Do you want to sing yourself with real power and soul? Do you want to see how Eleonora nails opera, contemporary music, and songwriting? Then click the link below the video or go directly to superiorsingingcoach.com. That is superiorsingingcoach.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe. It helps the channel and you'll never miss a new video. Finding your true voice. What does it mean to find your true voice, and how is it different from copying another singer? Can I be inspired by famous singers without losing my individuality? What is an open throat in singing and how do I achieve it? How do vowel and siren exercises help reduce throat tension? What is the frontal buzz and how does it give the voice energy and brightness? How can humming and simple phrases like mum, mum help me discover resonance in my voice? What is backspace and why does it add fullness and depth to the sound? I ask these questions and Eleonora answers. Hi Eleonora, I'm a big fan of Freddie Mercury. I want to sing like Freddie Mercury. Can you teach me how to do it?
Do you want to sound like someone else when you sing, or do you want to have your unique voice, your voice that is truly you?
My own voice, of course, but really outstanding.
I know a really outstanding voice, the voice of Bugs Bunny. Do you want that?
Of course not. But is there really such a thing as a true voice?
Absolutely. Your true voice is the unique sound that reflects your individuality. It's not about copying somebody else, but about discovering the natural balance and freedom in your own voice. So, let me ask you, do you want to sound like everyone else or do you want to sound like you?
Definitely like myself. But how do I get there? It feels like such a mystery.
It's not as mysterious as it seems. I have a 3-step formula to help you find your true voice. It's simple, effective, and even fun. But before we dive in, let's clarify something. Do you think it's wrong to be inspired by other singers?
I don't think so. I mean, isn't that how we learn? By listening to others?
Exactly. And there's a difference between copying a singer and emulating them. For example, Whitney Houston was inspired by legends like Aretha Franklin, but she still had her own unique style. Emulating helps you embody a style without losing your individuality.
Ah, that makes sense. So, how do I stop copying Freddie Mercury and start developing my own voice?
It starts with understanding your vocal foundation. We'll go through 3 steps together. Each step includes an exercise to help you unlock a different aspect of your voice. Okay, give me just a minute to summarize. I'm a unique person. I have a unique voice. That unique sound reflects my unique personality. I should not copy other singers. I should emulate them. First, I need to find the natural balance and freedom of my voice. And that is a 3-step process. Ready? Absolutely. Let's do it. The first step is finding your open throat. This creates a free resonant sound without any tightness.
I still don't know what an open throat is. That's what I normally use for eating.
Well, while eating strawberries go down, then the singing sound gets up. An open throat simply means a throat free of tension. Your throat is the largest resonator for your voice, so keeping it relaxed is essential. Let's start with an exercise.
Okay, what do I do?
Speak the 5 standard English singing vowels. A, E, I, O, U. Use moderate volume and good energy, like this. A, E, I, O, U. Now you try.
A, E, I, O, U.
Excellent. Now let's make it more dynamic with the spoken siren. Glide your voice up and down like this. Ah! It should feel refreshing, like your voice is floating. Go ahead.
Ah!
Great job. This open throat is the foundation for a good singing voice.
Give me just a minute to summarize step number 1. The open throat. It acts as a passageway for air to enter and exit the lungs, and for food and drink to enter the stomach. For singing, it needs to be relaxed. That creates a free, resonant sound without any tightness. And I need to practice singing A, E, I, O, U. First normal and then like a siren.
What's the frontal buzz? It sounds interesting.
It's the vibrant ring and focus in your voice. Imagine turning up the treble knob on a sound system. It gives your voice excitement and carrying power. Let's find it with the humming exercise.
Okay, what's the first step?
Hum with space between your molars, not through clenched teeth. Feel the buzz in the front of your face, like this. Then we'll move to mom, mum. Here's how it sounds. Mom, mum. Now you try.
Mum, mum.
Excellent. Can you feel that buzz? It's not about being nasal, it's about finding the resonance that gives your voice energy. Let's do it again with the 5-tone scale.
Mum, 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 mum.
Well, let's try this again.
Mum, 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 yum, mum, mum. And try again, huh?
Yeah.
Mum, 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 mum.
Excellent. Keep practicing to refine that ring. Every voice, no matter the style, needs this brightness.
Okay, give me just a minute to summarize step number 2. The frontal buzz. It's the vibrant ring and focus in my voice. It gives my voice excitement and carrying power. I need to practice humming mum, mum. Lips closed but molars open. It should not be nasal and I should feel the buzz.
What's backspace and why is it important?
Backspace refers to the area in the back of your throat, which adds fullness and depth to your voice. Think of it as the bass in your sound system. A balanced voice has both treble and bass. Let's start with the speaking exercise.
And what do I say?
Say, yeah, 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 as if you're speaking to an audience in front of you and behind you. Avoid pushing the voice forward. Listen to the difference. Yeah, 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 versus yeah, yeah, yeah. Try the first one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Great. Now let's add a melody. Sing yeah, 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 yeah in your comfortable range, like this. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Perfect. Can you hear how full and rich that sounds? This balance between the frontal bass and back space creates a powerful, versatile voice.
Just 20 seconds to summarize step number 3, the back space. It's the area in the back of my throat. It adds fullness and depth to my voice. It's like the bass in a sound system. I need to practice saying yeah, 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 like speaking to people in front of me and behind me at the same time. I should avoid pushing the voice forward, and it shouldn't sound tight and whiny. And then I should start singing it in my comfortable range.
So, how do I put everything together now?
We'll combine the open throat, frontal bass, and backspace with a simple phrase. Bi ba. The B energizes the front and the ba opens the back. Like this. Bi ba. Try it with me.
Bi, ba.
Excellent. Let's do it on a scale. Start low and move up step by step. Bi ba. Ready?
Bi, ba, bi, ba, bi, ba, bi, ba, bi.
Okay, one more time with me. Try to open it up more into space.
Bi, ba, bi, ba, bi, ba, bi, ba, bi.
Beautiful. This exercise will help you solidify your natural balanced voice.
Just 20 seconds to summarize step number 4. Putting it all together. That is one simple phrase. It combines the open throat, the frontal buzz, and the backspace. B energizes the front, ba opens the back. And these two words make the whole phrase. I start singing B, ba, and move up the scale. Singing mixed voice. What exactly is mixed voice and how does it differ from chest voice and head voice? Why is mixed voice considered the bridge between chest and head voice? How can simple speech exercises help me discover my blend? What's the difference between chest blend and head blend, and when do singers use each? Do the degrees of blend change depending on the style of singing, like classical versus belting? How can I prolong speech into singing to smoothly transition into my blend? How can developing a mixed voice make my overall singing more balanced and versatile? I ask these questions and Eleonora answers.
Eleonora, I've heard a lot about this mixed voice thing, but I have no idea what it really is. Can you help me understand?
Of course, Pierre. The mixed voice, or as I like to call it, blend, is one of the most important topics for singers. It's the key to vocal alignment, and I'm here to demystify it for you.
Great. Let's start from the basics. What exactly is mixed voice?
Mixed voice is the middle ground between chest voice and head voice. To understand it, we first need to define chest and head voice. Chest voice is what we use when we speak in a fuller, heavier tone. It's also called the thicker vocal fold mechanism or thyroarytenoid dominant. It feels solid and grounded.
Okay, and head voice?
Head voice, on the other hand, is lighter and more fluty. It's referred to as the thinner vocal fold mechanism or cricothyroid dominant. It feels higher and more buoyant. Mixed voice or blend is where these two meet, giving you a balanced and versatile sound.
So, mixed voice combines the qualities of both chest and head voice?
Exactly. It allows you to transition smoothly between the two without sounding disjointed. Think of it as the bridge that connects chest and head voice, giving you a seamless range.
That sounds useful. How do I find my mixed voice?
Let's start with some speaking exercises. They're simple, relatable, and very effective. First, say chest voice in a deep, grounded tone. Try it.
Chest voice.
Great! Now notice how it feels full and thick. That's your chest voice. Now switch to a high hooty tone like an owl and say, head voice!
Head voice!
Perfect, that's your head voice. Now let's find the in-between, your blend. Say chest blend in a slightly lighter, more conversational tone.
Chest blend.
That's good, but remember, it should still have the intensity of speech. If you lose that, it becomes too light and turns into head blend. Let's try head blend next. Say head blend in a fluty, slightly softer tone.
Head blend.
Exactly. Men can use falsetto if needed to find their head blend. Each style of singing will require different degrees of blend. For instance, classical singers often use a 50-50 blend, while belters focus more on chest blend.
So the blend isn't fixed, it changes depending on what I'm singing?
Precisely. For example, as you sing higher in chest voice, the weight of the sound lightens, creating a chest-dominant blend. Similarly, as you ascend in head voice, it becomes lighter, but you still maintain clean closure without going bratty.
That makes sense. How can I practice these transitions?
Let's start by prolonging the speech sounds. Say chest voice, but stretch it out like this. Chest voice. Now you try.
Chest voice.
Excellent. Now do the same for head voice. Listen first. Head voice.
Head voice.
Great. Now let's move to chest blend. Say it like this. Chest blend.
Chest blend.
Perfect. And finally, head blend. Listen. Head blend.
Head blend.
Fantastic. You're getting the hang of it. If you can do this, you're well on your way to singing in your head. Let's try some singing examples. For chest blend, sing
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Good. Now for head blend, sing yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Excellent. Remember, the style you're singing will determine how much chest or head voice you include in your blend.
This has been so helpful, Eleonora. I feel like I finally understand what mixed voice is and how to find it.
I'm glad to hear that, Pierre. Keep practicing these exercises and soon transitioning between chest, blend and head voice will feel natural.
I'll be sure to practice and tune in for the next lesson. Thanks so much, Eleonora.
My pleasure, Pierre. Keep exploring your voice and I look forward to hearing your progress soon.
Give me just a minute to summarize. So there's head voice and there's chest voice. And in between is mixed voice. We can differentiate into head blend and chest blend. Chest voice is what we use to speak in a tone which is heavier and fuller. It feels solid and grounded. And head voice is what we use to speak in a tone which is lighter and more fluty. It feels less intense and more buoyant. Mixed voice is the bridge between the two. It allows for a seamless transition between the two. It gives me a sound which is balanced and versatile. It is helpful to do two exercises. Exercise number 1, how I find my mixed voice. I say chest voice in a deep, grounded tone. And then I say head voice in a hooty tone like an owl. Now I say chest blend. That should be slightly lighter and more conversational, but it should still have the intensity of speech. Exercise number 2, from speech to singing. I say chest voice and stretch it out. And then I say head voice and stretch it out. I say chest blend and stretch it out. And I say head blend and stretch it out. I should play with it. I find my chest voice through exploring. Strengthening your head voice. Why does my head voice often sound weak or breathy, and how can I fix it? How do warm-ups like lip drills help connect chest voice and head voice? What is the purpose of NG slide and how does it build resonance in head voice? Why is practicing light, hooty sounds like woo important for training head voice? How does the G octave jump strengthen clarity and add brightness to high notes? What's the best way to sustain higher notes without strain or throat tension? How can a simple cool down routine help keep my head voice balanced and healthy? I ask these questions and Eleonora answers.
Eleonora, I think my head voice is super weak. It sounds breathy and airy. I feel like I'm losing control when I go higher. It's frustrating because I know I need to use it for some of the songs I want to sing.
That's a very common issue. For singers who are still developing their upper range, head voice can feel very disconnected at first. And it takes a lot of focused work to find it, strengthen it, and learn how to trust it. But don't worry, we will get it there together.
I'm relieved to hear that. So, where do we start?
At the beginning, of course. The first step is always a proper warm-up. Because you want to get your voice functioning gently without pressure. Let's start with lip trills. You know the sound, right? We did it before, like a motorboat or a horse, like this. So, do it with me.
Just do it again.
That's good. Now, while you're doing that, I want you to glide from your lowest comfortable note up to your highest and then back down. Think of it like a vocal slide with no breaks in between and just try to stay smooth and relaxed, like this.
Wow, I can already feel my voice stretching a bit. It tickles.
Great, that buzz you feel is a good sign. It means your vocal folds are vibrating freely and the breath is flowing with ease. Lip trills are perfect because they remove tension from the throat and allow you to connect to your breath support naturally.
That makes sense. And what's next?
Next, we will do an NG slide. Say the word sing and hold on to the NG at the end. Notice how your tongue rests against the roof of your mouth. The sound will resonate in your nose and cheeks. Sing.
Okay, I feel it vibrating in my face.
That's right. Now hold that NG sound and do gentle slides up and down in pitch. Keep the airflow steady and light like this.
A strange feeling. It feels weird, but it feels focused.
That's true. The mask resonance you feel is a key for a strong, clear head voice. You're training your instrument to work efficiently. This exercise encourages head resonance without weight or pressure. It helps your vocal cords learn to stay together in a relaxed way.
Is there a way to make the tone a little stronger too?
Yes. Let's use the woo on a 5-tone scale. Think of a light owl hoot. Start with a soft, dopey sounding woo from low to high and back. Keep it light and connected, like this. Woo!
Woo!
Very good, except the end. The soft woo helps you to find in your head voice clarity and stability without force. It balances airflow and chord closure, and it keeps the sound from getting swallowed or pushed into the throat.
Got it. It feels easier than trying to belt. I mean, using the chest voice higher than normal.
It should. Now we will add some energy using the re exercise. Use a slightly breathy tone like a cartoon character and sing re on an octave leap, then descend like this. Re.
It really cuts through.
Exactly. The brightness you hear is resonance. The R consonant helps you get clean vocal fold contact, and the E vowel opens your throat. This combination brings more ring and clarity.
Should I go higher with it?
Yes, but step by step. Always go up by a semitone with each repetition and stop if you feel tension. Stay in a range where you can maintain clarity and control, like this. Re, re, re.
Oh, I can feel more security already. But I struggled hold notes up there.
That's very common, and it's just an issue you can solve over time. It will build strength in your head voice. Now, let's do a sustained note exercise. Take a deep breath using diaphragmatic breathing and then sing a head voice note on A or U. Hold it for 5 to 8 seconds and try to focus on staying relaxed and supported. Like this. You try now. That's perfect.
It's hard to keep it steady.
That's where support comes in. Think of gently engaging your lower belly muscles and let them expand as you breathe in. Gently resist as you sing out. That will keep your breath flow even.
I see. It's more about control than power.
Exactly. Less is more. Over time, this trains endurance and teaches your body how to support the tone properly. You can also use a hand on your belly to feel the engagement.
A silly question. Is it okay if it sounds a little breathy at first?
Yes, but our goal is always clarity. That's why the combination of exercises matters. Lip trills balance the breath and NG tones help focus resonance. The Wu and Ri build strength and clarity, and sustained notes develop control and support.
I understand. It's like building blocks.
Precisely. Now to cool down, let's hum gently on descending scales. A relaxed starting in head voice and sliding down to chest.
That feels grounding.
It is. Always give your voice a soft landing after intense work. Because head voice can be very delicate, so treat it kindly.
How often should I do this routine?
Ideally 15 to 20 minutes a day. You can rotate the exercises, but consistency is the key. Over a few weeks, you will notice your head voice becoming easier, stronger, and more integrated.
Wow, that gives me hope. I thought I just didn't have a head voice.
We all do. It just needs awakening and support. Singing is part technique, part patience. Trust the process and your voice will bloom.
Thanks, Eleonora. This session was a game changer.
I am so glad. Now go practice and remember, float the sound and don't push it. Let your breath carry the tone.
Will do. See you at the next lesson.
Enlarge your vocal range. What does it really mean to expand your vocal range, and how do you do it safely? How do voice classifications like bass, tenor, alto, soprano, etc. apply to modern pop singers? Do I need a wide range to be a successful singer, or can style and tone matter more? What daily techniques help extend range without strain? How does developing mixed voice make singing high notes easier and more powerful? What are the most effective exercises for stretching range? How can I know if I'm pushing too hard and risk vocal fatigue or damage? I ask these questions and Eleonora answers.
Eleonora, I've been practicing a lot lately, and I'm really interested in expanding my vocal range.
Great, that's a good idea. Expanding your vocal range is a journey that involves understanding your current capabilities and then gradually pushing those boundaries with proper technique and care.
Eleonora, I must admit, I don't even know which voice type I am. I know there are different voice types like bass and tenor, alto and soprano. How do these classifications work?
Vocal classifications are traditionally based on the range of notes a person can sing comfortably as well as the timbre or color of their voice. Here's a general breakdown. Bass. That's the lowest male voice type, ranging from E2 to E4. It's the counterpart to the tuba, which has a deep, rich and resonant sound. It covers the low-end foundation in ensembles and it's like the bass singers in a choir. Baritone sits between bass and tenor and is ranging from G2 to G4. It's the counterpart of the bassoon in the orchestra, which has a warm and mellow tone. It is also very flexible in range and it could be a bass or tenor singer in a choir. Tenor, the higher male voice. It has usually a range from C3 to C5. It has usually a range from C3 to C5. It is the counterpart of the tenor saxophone in the orchestra, which has a bright and expressive tone. Alto, that's the lowest female voice and it is ranging from F3 to F5. Its counterpart in the orchestra is the viola, which has a rich and darker tone than violin. It sits comfortably in the alto range. It's comparable to alto singers in a choir. Mezzosoprano. It sits between alto and soprano and is ranging from A3 to A5. It is comparable to the French horn, which has a lush, warm tone with emotional depth. Its range overlaps both alto and soprano. It's comparable to alto and soprano singers in a choir. Soprano. That's the highest female voice, which is ranging from C4 to C6. It is comparable to the violin in the orchestra, which has a bright, clear and agile sound. The violin soars above the ensemble and is comparable to the soprano singers in a choir.
But in pop music, do these classifications still apply?
Good question. In pop and contemporary music, these classical classifications are more fluid. Pop singers often explore a wider range and use techniques to add expression like falsetto, vocal fry and belting. Focus is on the unique qualities of the voice rather than fitting into a specific category.
Interesting. Can you give examples of pop singers with different vocal ranges?
Certainly. Let's look at a few. Mariah Carey. She has a 5-octave range ranging from F2 to G7. Freddie Mercury. He had a 4-octave range which is ranging from F2 to F6. Adele. She has a 2-octave range ranging from C3 to C5. And there's Bob Dylan, who has a 3-octave range ranging from C2 to D5. These examples show that a wide range isn't the only path to a successful singing career.
That is reassuring. So, how can I work on expanding my own range?
That is a great question. Here are some strategies. Warm up properly. Always start with gentle exercises to prepare your vocal cords. Then, develop a strong diaphragmatic breathing to control airflow and support your voice. Posture. Maintain good posture to allow for optimal breath control and vocal production. Gradual expansion. Practice scales and exercises that slowly extend your range without straining. Mixed voice development. Work on blending your chest and head voice to create a seamless transition across registers. Hydration and rest. Keep your vocal cords hydrated and ensure you get adequate rest to prevent fatigue. Consistent practice. Regular mindful practice is key to making progress.
And are there any risks associated with trying to expand my range?
Yes, if not done properly, straining your voice can lead to vocal fatigue or even damage. It is crucial to listen to your body and avoid pushing beyond your comfortable limits. Working with a vocal coach can help ensure you're using the correct techniques.
That makes sense. How long does it typically take to expand one's range?
It varies for each individual. With consistent practice and proper technique, you might notice improvements in a few months. However, it's a gradual process and patience is key.
Thank you, Eleonora. This has been incredibly helpful. And could you give me some exercises right now to enlarge my vocal range?
Alright, Pierre, let's go ahead. There are 4 really effective exercises I want to walk you through. Each one targets a different aspect of your voice.
Sounds good. I've always wanted to hit those higher notes without feeling like I'm straining.
Exactly. The goal is to stretching your range while keeping your voice healthy. Let's start with the first one. Lip trills with scales.
Oh yeah, I've heard of those. Like the brrr sound, right?
Let's start with exercise number 1. Relax your lips and blow a steady brrr sound. Start on a comfortable note and trill through a 5-note scale Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So. Move up a half step and keep going until you start to reach the top of your range. Then slide back down. I will demonstrate.
Okay, I'll try to do it now.
That was very good, Pierre.
Should I push for the high notes?
Not at all. If your trill stops, it means there's tension, so back off a little. This exercise works because it naturally regulates your airflow and keeps your vocal folds from slamming together. It's amazing for connecting chest and head voice smoothly.
Nice. What's next?
Exercise number 2, the octave sirens. Think of a gentle police siren. Start at the bottom of your range and glide up and back down on a syllable like woo or gi until you start to reach the top of your range. Then slide back down. I will demonstrate. Woo, gi, woo, gi.
Oh, I'll try to do it now. Woo.
That was very good, but try to do it smoother.
Woo. Woo.
It's important when you go up, try to keep your throat open. Don't let your larynx rise up. Do it again.
Ooh. Ooh.
That was good.
Did I do it correctly?
Stay smooth through your transition areas without flipping or straining. It helps you build your mixed voice and makes it easier to sing high notes without blasting them from your chest.
I like that. I always struggle where my voice cracks in the middle.
Don't worry, this exercise will deal with it.
Good to hear. How can I go on?
Exercise number 3, vocal slides. You'll slide up an octave on a sound like ng as in sing or oo. Then slide back down like gently stretching a rubber band. I'll demonstrate.
Okay, I'll do it now. Ooh. Ooh. So, it's like sirens but more controlled.
Yes, it's especially good for training pitch accuracy and vocal flexibility. You're basically teaching your vocal cords to stretch without panicking.
Got it. And the last one?
Exercise number 4, scales with vowel modifications. Start at a 5-note scale on a A. As you go higher, slightly shift to U or E to keep it comfortable. Try it with different vowels like E, A or U. I will demonstrate.
Oh. Oh. Why do the vowels matter so much?
Great question. Some vowels resonate better in certain parts of your range. Learning to adjust them helps you sing higher or lower without tension and improves your tone. Think of it like tuning your instrument.
This is super helpful. Should I do all of these exercises every day?
No, 3 to 5 times a week is perfect. Always start with a gentle warm-up. Drink water and remember, if it hurts, stop. Vocal training is about coordination and not force.
Thanks, Eleonora. I feel like I've got a plan now.
You do. Stick with it and you will be amazed how your range opens up.
Thanks again, Eleonora.
Singing high notes. Why do singers often fail to hit high notes when they try harder? What does the lonely wolf have to do with singing high notes? What happens in throat and larynx when we push too much while aiming for high notes? Why is too much thinking not good for singing high notes? How to use imagination to free your voice for singing high notes? Why does starting sirens from the top down make singing high notes more effortless? What are the 2 greatest exercises for powerful resonant high notes? I ask these questions and Eleonora answers. Eleonora, I have a question, or rather said, a strange problem. The more I want to sing high notes, the more it just doesn't work.
That's because you're not using a holistic approach.
A what?
A holistic approach. That means body, mind and soul working together. You're a whole person, Pierre. You know, we had a famous teacher in Switzerland called Pestalozzi almost 300 years ago who said the famous words, we must teach with head, heart and hand.
That was 300 years ago. Then they still taught through beating up the kids.
No, he never even thought of that. He was a loving man. I could take myself as an example. I should also teach with head, heart, and hand. Today we would speak of body, soul, and mind. As human beings and as singers, we all consist of body, soul, and mind. We need the mind for thinking, we need the soul for feeling, and we need the body for acting, in our case for singing. If one part overpowers the others, things go out of balance. In this case, it sounds like your will is doing all the work. You want so hard to sing the high note that your wanting, that is your body, becomes a lonely wolf. It has lost the participation of the others.
I don't quite follow. What does a lonely wolf have to do with my singing?
Do you know that wolves hunt in packs?
Of course I know. Yes, it is true that wolves typically hunt in packs. The social hunting strategy allows them to take down larger prey like deer, elk, and bison, animals that would be difficult or impossible for a lonely wolf to tackle. Pack hunting also increases their success rate and allows them to protect their territory and food more effectively.
That is also kind of true for your singing.
I am not hunting deer through singing.
But you're hunting for the high note, right?
Yes, in a way I am hunting for the high note.
And now you have the same challenge as wolves have. On their own, they can do lots of stuff, but when they are hunting for large prey, they only get there through cooperation.
So you mean when I want to sing high notes, I'm like a lonely wolf who lost the cooperation of the others?
Exactly.
But then who am I and who are the others in this case?
You are your will and the others are your mind and your soul.
Nice picture. But what does my will have to do with my body? You spoke about body, mind and soul, not will, mind and soul.
Someone once said, wanting without action is mere dreaming. The great philosopher Schopenhauer insisted that wanting and acting are the same thing. You do not act without wanting to act. If you are really wanting, you are already acting.
Understood. But my body, what does my body have to do with all of that?
Because without body you cannot act. Your body is needed for every single of your actions.
So you say when I absolutely want to sing high notes, I am like a lonely wolf. My wanting is the same as my body. It lost the cooperation of mind and soul?
That is so true. When you push too much air, your vocal folds either blow apart or you squeeze them tightly together to resist the pressure. Both create tension. When you say squeeze, you're likely tensing your throat, pushing more air, maybe even lifting your chin.
Yes, it feels like I have to reach for the note.
That's classic high note survival mode. But here's what's actually happening. Your larynx rises too high and that pulls in tension from all the surrounding muscles. You're making it harder to sing, not easier.
So it's not helping me get to the note?
Not at all. To sing high, your vocal folds need to stretch and thin out smoothly. But squeezing everything around them just locks them up. It blocks the natural coordination.
Sometimes it even feels like my throat's closing.
That's your pharynx narrowing. When that happens, resonance disappears. You lose that open ringing sound. A full, free high note needs space, internally.
So it's not just about hitting the note, it's about how the sound travels?
Exactly. And here's another layer. When you push too much air, you increase subglottic pressure, that is the pressure beneath the vocal folds. That slams them together too hard. It makes singing harder, and over time, it can wear out your voice.
No wonder I feel hoarse after practicing.
Likely because your tongue and jaw are tightening too, choking off the sound even more. You see? All the things that feel like helping are actually sabotaging you.
Wow, so everything I thought was helping is just making it worse?
Yes, your wanting was turning into a dictator. And then the two others just left him alone.
Still, all the action is in the body. No singing without my vocal folds vibrating. I can think love and sing a wonderful melody, and I can think hate and still sing as nicely.
That is true for your conscious mind. It is true as long as you do not look at your unconscious processes.
What do you mean?
Think of it this way. Everything starts with a thought. That thought sinks down into the soul and the soul passes it on to the body. But if the soul doesn't agree with the thought, it won't act. It won't pass it down to the body. End of cooperation.
Like for example?
For example, I think I should drink a glass of milk every morning. Drinking milk is good for my health. This message goes down to my soul. But my soul thinks I hate milk. and doesn't pass the message on when I'm lucky. But it could be worse. My soul could say, tell her we don't want milk, and the body starts throwing up.
So, my body won't respond to my wanting to sing high notes if my soul's not on board? Now I leave Eleonora for 6 seconds and talk to you directly. If you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to hit subscribe. It helps the channel and you'll never miss a new video. Back to Eleonora. So my question was, so my body won't respond to my wanting to sing high notes if my soul's not on board?
Exactly.
And what can I do about it?
If it doesn't work, you should start to speak the language of the soul.
The soul is where the feelings happen. Should I speak in feelings?
No, it is a bit more complicated. The mind speaks in logic, sentences, instructions, and the soul doesn't understand logic. It immediately turns your thoughts into images, which then turn into feelings. It then conveys the message, which it understood to the body, but beware, the word not does not exist for your soul.
I am afraid I need more explanation.
Do me a favor. Do not think of a red elephant now. Absolutely do not think of a red elephant. For heaven's sake, don't think of a red elephant sitting on the sofa. What do you see in your mind's eye?
A red elephant on the sofa. I never thought about a red elephant in my life. Red elephants don't exist, but now I do.
This is because your soul doesn't understand the word not. Want another example?
Yes, please.
Don't think of a horrible ape choking your throat.
Horrible example. I see an ape choking my throat and I can feel it.
Yeah, now try to sing high notes.
Ho, ho, ho. So I see an ape choking my throat and now I try to sing.
Have you been able to sing high notes now?
Of course not.
So let's take that lesson back to singing. For high notes, I think of freedom. Imagine a dam opening, letting a waterfall flow effortlessly. That's the kind of image the soul understands, and once the soul agrees, it tells the body what to do.
And the body just responds?
Yes, and we don't even need to understand the body's language. The soul handles that translation. All we need to do is present the right message.
That's a beautiful way to think about it.
Now try to sing with this image in your head, like a dam opening and the waterfall just comes out. Okay, let's ground it with 2 simple exercises. First, a siren, but start from the top and slide down.
Wait, I've been doing sirens from the bottom up. Is that not right?
It's not wrong, but sirening down first is often more effective. When you start high and slide down, your voice releases tension naturally, no forcing. You let the note happen instead of grabbing it.
So it is more relaxed.
Exactly. Like sliding down a hill instead of climbing up. You're using gravity, ease and flow.
I usually feel more secure starting in chest voice and going up though.
That's normal, but the problem is when you start in chest, your body tries to stay there. Then, when you go higher, you drag your chest voice with you, and that's what causes the squeeze or crack.
That explains why I always get stuck near the top.
Right, but if you start up high in your head voice, you're already in the right gear. Then you can blend down to chest and come back up more easily.
So I'm kind of tricking my voice into better balance.
Not exactly. You minimize the wanting. It is much easier to slide downhill than to climb uphill. There is much less wanting needed. You help your wanting to get out of his dictatorship.
Ah, I see.
You're setting it up for success, not fighting it. Plus, when you slide down first, your larynx settles, your breath flows better, and you bypass the brake without effort.
Got it. Start high, slide down.
Here's how you do it. Start with a gentle, light, high note, like a woo in head voice. Then slide down through your range slowly, letting it all stay relaxed. Then pause and let your system reset.
So sliding down helps me find the right coordination first?
Yes, you're creating the coordination from the top down rather than dragging your weight up.
Okay, I'll do it now.
That was the first exercise. The second is the yawn sigh. It helps you release tension, open the throat, and drop the larynx gently. Think of it as giving your voice a relaxed, open pathway. It's called the vowel on yawning exercise.
Yawning?
Yawning opens up the throat, lowers the larynx, and gets rid of tension. When you combine that with the vowel, it creates the perfect setup for resonance and freedom in the voice.
So it helps with tension.
Yes, and it teaches your body what a relaxed vocal tract feels like, especially for higher pitches. You get a rounder, more open tone with zero force. Here's how to do it. Start with the silent yawn, just let the throat open naturally and feel the soft palate lift. Then, when you exhale, gently vocalize on oo like in who. Sustain it on a mid to low comfortable pitch. Let the sound float on that open space. Then, try a few short phrases or scales, keeping that yawn sensation throughout. Like this.
I do it now. Okay, this is not about volume, just ease.
Well, you did it about volume actually.
Yeah, just so.
Yes, that's the secret.
Eleonora, this has been another very, very insightful singing lesson. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Pierre. See you in the next lesson.
Give me a minute to summarize. As human beings, we consist of body, soul, and mind. We have different internal processes. We have wanting, feeling, and thinking. Wanting needs the body. Feeling takes place in the soul, and thinking takes place in the mind. Wanting and acting are basically the same thing, because wanting without body action is just daydreaming. And we have different internal languages. The language of the mind is thinking in words and sentences and using logic. The language of the soul are images. Sometimes film, or sometimes what is called GIF, that is a small series of images or a very short film. These images lead to feelings. And the language of the body are muscle movements and biochemical reactions, which then in turn result in muscle movements. And we have different states of consciousness. In the mind, we are totally awake. In the soul, we are in a dream state. That means we see what's happening, but we cannot really influence it, like dreaming. We cannot say, I want to dream this and this. And in the body, we are totally unconscious. We can lift our arm, but we have no clue which chemicals and nervous reactions we have to do there. This is true for all biochemical reactions and even some muscles. I cannot influence these muscles at will. And these are most of the vocal muscles. And there are different human pathways. We have in our mind the conscious thinking and wanting. And this sinks into the soul. The soul, as we've seen, lives in images. And the soul doesn't understand not. The soul then conveys the message it understood to the body, and the body acts upon the impulses of the soul. Too much wanting to sing high notes has consequences. The larynx, that is a voice box, rises too high, and the voice box houses the vocal folds. The vocal folds then get blocked. They should stretch and thin out smoothly. The tongue and jaw tighten and choke off the sound. And the body does it all alone, because too much wanting that's in the body. The mind and the soul are left out. Now there's a bad way to sing high notes. We start with a threatening thought in the mind. This goes down to the soul, and there it creates the horrible picture of an aggressor, which in turn goes down to the body and results in a vocal system becoming completely tense. And there's a good way to singing high notes. In the mind, we should have something like let it flow. And that creates an image in the soul, like a nice picture of a waterfall. We can ease the stuff for the soul when we start by consciously making that picture. This sinks down to the body and the vocal system becomes completely relaxed. Exercises to reach high notes. Create images of flow and let go in your mind's eye. They are easy to understand for the soul. Sing sirens on woo from high to low and back up. This transmits relax in the body. And oo vowel on yawning. Yawning opens the throat, lowers the larynx, gets rid of tension, and oo sets up for resonance. How can I use magic to move from speaking to singing in a way that feels natural and easy? To make singing feel effortless? To reach higher and lower notes? To create a fuller, rounder sound? To release jaw tension and get a better singing tone? To blend chest voice and head voice into one seamless sound? And what does magic have to do with neuroscience? I ask these questions and Eleonora answers. Now, I've worked with Eleonora for a while and I can tell you she taught me all the classic techniques: breathing, posture, vocal range, all the things you hear about in any serious voice training.
Yes, those things matter. Good singing comes from good habits. But here's what I've learned after years of teaching. Most people don't just need technique, they need a way to connect to their voice.
And this is where things got a little strange for me, in a good way.
Not strange, just different.
Let's call it what it is. You started doing things that I couldn't explain. One gesture from you, and suddenly my voice was freer. One sentence, and the note I struggled with for weeks came out smooth and clear.
I wouldn't call it magic.
But I would. And here's the best part. You can experience that too.
We've created something special called the 7 Magical Steps to Beautiful Singing. It's a simple step-by-step course for absolute beginners. And you don't need anything to start. Not even a credit card.
Yep. The first 7 lessons are completely free. You just show up, do the exercises, and see what happens.
Each step helps unlock something new in your voice. We start with the most natural place, speaking, and gently shift into singing. From there, we build on breathing, vocal range, tone, and more.
It's practical, it's personal, and it's honestly kind of magical.
What I love most is that people begin to realize their voice isn't something to fix, it's something to unfold, to discover.
So if you've ever said, I can't sing, or I don't have the talent, or it's too late for me, this course is our way of saying you can. You just haven't had the right guidance until now.
Here's what you will find inside the first 7 free lessons. Fun and focused exercises, a few of Pierre's very entertaining mistakes, real progress you can feel after just a few days, and your first magical glimpse of what your voice is truly capable of.
And did we mention? No credit card needed, no subscription, no tricks, just click, sing, and enjoy the process.
This could be your first step towards something truly joyful. Maybe it's singing for your kids, for your friends, for your family, or just for yourself.
Or maybe you don't even know yet why you want to sing, and that's okay. You'll find out along the way.
So, if you're curious, click the link below. You'll get instant access to the first step, from speaking to singing. And I will be right there with you, guiding each lesson.
I thought I was just going to learn how to sing in tune. Instead, I found something I honestly didn't expect. A voice I didn't know I had.
And I promise, if you stay with the process, you'll find your voice too.
Okay, so let's give people a little sneak peek. What can they expect from these 7 magical steps?
Yes, let's walk through them. Each step unlocks a part of your voice, and together they build a really solid foundation. And the journey starts here. We begin with something familiar, speaking. You already use your voice every day, so we just start right there and gently ease into singing.
And yes, I make my auditive appearance in this one. You'll hear me do every classic mistake in the book, so you don't have to.
You're like the brave test pilot of bad singing habits. And you make it fun. After our sessions, students continue with 6 short lessons, 1 per day. By the end of this step, many people feel their bodies starting to resonate with the voice in a way they've never felt before.
Okay, when you told me breathing was everything, I didn't totally believe you.
No one does, until they feel the difference. This step is about connecting breath, body, and voice. You will find that singing becomes physically easier, like you're not fighting your body anymore.
It's amazing how much power and freedom comes from the belly, not the throat. This one was the eye-opener. I always thought, well, I just can't sing high notes.
But range isn't fixed. It's like jumping. Most people can train their body to go much farther than they think.
After this step, I was suddenly reaching notes I used to avoid like the plague. And I'm not special. I just follow the steps.
This is where your voice starts sounding beautiful, not just accurate. We focus on openness and resonance. It's called open throat singing and not in a swallowing swords way.
Yeah, the term open throat always sounded a bit medieval to me.
But when it's done right, something clicks. Your tone gets richer and your confidence grows. And best of all, your expression becomes more honest.
I never realized my jaw was doing half the sabotaging during my singing.
Tension in the jaw blocks sound and emotion. When we release it, your voice flows more naturally. You stop overthinking and start feeling your way through the music.
And I felt more connected, like the song wasn't just coming from my mouth, but from me. Okay, this was the step where I thought, wait, am I actually becoming a singer?
This is where we blend the chest voice and head voice into one connected line. A lot of singers feel like they have 2 voices, one low, one high. But with a bit of magic, they become one seamless sound.
It's not just a technical trick. It changes how you feel when you sing. More secure, more expressive. And finally, the moment we all wait for.
Yes, but now you're actually ready for it. In this step, you sing your first song, fully aligned, grounded, expressive. This is when people really feel the magic of everything they've built.
This isn't just karaoke confidence. It's real, it's earned, and it's honestly kind of emotional.
The course is designed to be completed over 7 weeks. 1 short lesson a day, about 15 to 25 minutes. And again, the first 7 lessons are completely free. No payment, no credit card. Just a chance to start discovering your voice.
So, if you always wondered, can I learn to sing? The answer is yes. And now's your chance to try, with nothing to lose.
I will be there with you in every step. And you're welcome to leave comments, ask questions, or even book a Zoom lesson if you'd like to have more personal guidance.
But first, just try the first magical step. You might be surprised by what's already inside your voice, just waiting to come out.
Your voice is beautiful. Let's awaken it together.
Click the link, start the first lesson, and let's begin the magic. Posture. Why is posture the foundation of singing, even before warm-ups or vocal exercises? How does lengthening the spine free the breath? What happens to breathing and vocal freedom when we hold tension in the shoulders? How can a lighthouse in a storm create both strength and flexibility for singing? What are the key elements of a good standing and sitting posture for singing? How does neck alignment directly affect breath flow and vocal resonance? What are the most common bad posture habits that limit singing freedom? I ask these questions, and Eleonora answers.
All right, Pierre. Today we're going to talk about something that every singer needs before they even make a sound. Posture.
Oh, I thought we'd jump right into vocal warm-ups.
Yeah, many people do, but without the right posture, even the best warm ups won't help your voice reach its full potential. Your posture sets the stage for breath support, vocal freedom, and ease. Are you ready?
Ready.
First, stand up. Now, imagine you're balancing a basket of fruit on your head, not just a small one. I mean a generous, wobbly basket full of juicy apples and oranges.
Okay, I'm imagining it, trying not to drop my apples.
Now, take a moment to feel your body. Does your spine lengthen and stretch naturally? Imagine that your head is floating on top of your neck while your neck stays free. Now, pay attention to your shoulders. Are they relaxing and falling downwards? Not pushing in front of you? Okay, what is your breath doing? Is it flowing naturally? Now sense your breath. Inhale through your nose. Let it flow through your entire body, down to your stomach and resting for a short moment. Then let your breath slowly flow out through your mouth in a calm state.
I'm not there yet.
Keep trying. It allows your breath to flow easily because your ribcage is open and your diaphragm can move freely. Let's practice that now. Inhale through your nose. Feel it fill up your body. Let it rest a few seconds and exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Feel it into your stomach and lower abdomen. Let it rest for a few seconds and exhale through your mouth.
I feel taller and actually more relaxed. I'm not forcing anything.
That's good. When posture helps, it feels easy. The breath can fill you deeply without tension. Now, let's try standing as if you're carrying a book on each shoulder.
Like this?
Ah, yes, perfect. You've fallen into the trap. That posture tends to make singers lift or tense their shoulders, trying to hold the books. What happens to your breath?
It feels tighter, harder to breathe all the way down.
That's right. The shoulders press the ribcage together and make it harder for your lungs to expand fully. This is a bad posture for singers because it invites tension and limits breath capacity. The key is to think length and openness, not weight or burden. For our next image, imagine you're a lighthouse in a storm, solid, grounded, with your feet planted like you won't be swept away by the waves. The only thing that moves is your head, like the beam of light sweeping from side to side.
I feel heroic.
And you look heroic too. This is another good poster image. It keeps your body steady and balanced with weight evenly distributed, but encourages flexibility in the neck. Singers need that stability in the body and freedom in the head and neck. Do it one more time with me. Stand solid and grounded. Don't move your body. Breathe in through your nose. Turn your head from side to side. And exhale through your mouth. Do it one more time. Breathe in through your nose. Move your head from one side to the other. And exhale through your mouth.
I feel strong but not stiff. Now I leave Eleonora for 6 seconds and talk to you directly. If you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to hit subscribe. It helps the channel and you'll never miss a new video.
That's perfect. Strong but free. That's what we want. Now, let's do a wall exercise. Try a physical check. Lean your back on a wall, especially your shoulders. Let's take, for example, this wall. Okay? Can you feel the contact all along your back?
I can. My feet are a little in front though.
Good. Now gradually slide your feet back so they are under you, resting against the wall. Feel how your spine aligns itself. You're getting taller and more stretched. This helps correct slouching or arching and reminds your body what balanced posture feels like. Breath flows easily when your back is in alignment because the rib cage can move freely and the diaphragm isn't blocked. Let's try it one more time with breathing. Lean against the wall. Feel your feet resting against it too. And breathe in through your nose. Breathing deeply into your stomach and lower abdomen. Hold it for a few seconds. And exhale through your mouth. Do it one more time with me. Breathe in through your nose, into your stomach. Rest for a few seconds. And exhale through your mouth. And one more time. Breathe in through your nose. Feel it all the way go down to your stomach. Rest there for a few seconds. And exhale through your mouth. That's very good.
I feel really connected to the ground like this.
Yeah, this is a good exercise to get connected. Let's look at standing posture examples. Start with feet shoulder width apart and your knees relaxed. Don't lock your knees. Let your arms hang naturally.
Like this?
Yes, this is a good singing posture. Good. Your body is balanced. Breath can move easily and you're ready to sing with freedom. Now, try the opposite. Try stiffening your knees and lock them tight.
Ugh, I feel rigid.
And your breath?
Hard to take a deep one. I feel stuck.
Exactly. Stiff knees lock your pelvis and limit breath support. Now, stand with your legs too far apart.
Like this?
Yes, like this. That overbalances you. You have to work harder to stay upright and that tension can creep into your throat and breath. So don't do this. Now try the opposite with the legs too close together.
I feel wobbly.
And instability means your body can fully relax. The breath becomes shallow because you're too busy trying not to topple. Finally, put all your weight on one leg.
This feels casual, but lopsided.
That's right, casual but unbalanced. One side of the body tightens to compensate and that tightness travels to the breath and voice. So don't do this posture. Now let's look at sitting. Sit tall, with feet flat on the floor, knees apart about the width of your hips, your back supported lightly by the chair.
Like this?
Like this. Now breathe. Breathe in through your nose, all the way down to your stomach. And don't let your shoulders rise. Let your shoulders stay relaxed and down. Okay, let your breath rest a bit and then exhale through your mouth. Okay, one more time. Breathe in through your nose, deep down into your stomach. Let it rest there for a bit and exhale through your mouth. feel your spine aligned and stretched. Good. Don't crouch. Do it one more time. Breathe in through your nose, all the way down to your stomach. Let it rest for a bit. And exhale through your mouth. That's perfect. Your breath can move easily, your torso stays free, and your voice can resonate fully. Now, sit too far forward, on the edge of the chair. Let your back slump. Yeah, like this.
This feels weak.
Exactly. What about your breath?
Shallow. Harder to get a full breath, though.
Right. Slouching compresses the lungs and makes breath support difficult, which is why we want to avoid that. Now sit with your back bent and your legs tucked under the chair. What do you feel about this?
This feels cramped.
Yes, because there's no space for the diaphragm or ribcage to move. The voice will sound small or strained. Now, try crossing your legs.
Feels casual?
Yes, it feels casual, but you've lost balance and symmetry. The body compensates, creating unnecessary tension that affects the voice. Don't do this posture while singing. Now about the neck. Keep your head floating, chin level and neck long.
I feel easy in my neck.
And your breath?
Feels open, natural.
That's what we want. This posture allows breath to flow freely and the vocal tract to stay open. Let's do a few breathing exercises like this. Stretch your neck. Keep your head floating. Don't lift your shoulders. And breathe in through your nose. Down into your stomach. Let it circle around you. And then breathe out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in through your nose. Feel it go down around your neck, into your stomach. Let it rest into your stomach for a bit. And then exhale through your mouth. And one last time. Breathe in through your nose. Feel your neck stretched and your head floating. Feel your breath go down into your stomach. And let it rest for a few seconds. And exhale through your mouth. Okay, now we are going to do the opposite of what we just did. Tense your neck. Really stiffen it. What do you feel?
My throat feels tight.
Exactly. Tension in the neck travels right to the larynx. The voice can't move freely. Now, restrict your neck. Tuck your chin or push your head forward.
Oh, that feels uncomfortable.
Yeah, and that posture compresses your airway and limits breath and tone. The sound becomes forced or strained.
I didn't realize posture could make that much of a difference.
It makes all the difference. The right posture gives your breath space, lets your voice resonate and keeps tension at bay. The wrong posture traps the breath, tightens the voice and makes singing harder.
I'll definitely pay more attention to it now.
Excellent. Let's finish with that lighthouse stance. Feet steady, spine tall, head turning like a beacon, but slowly. Take your time. Turn your head from one side to the other side. Let your breath flow naturally. Breathe in through your nose, into your stomach. Let it rest a bit, but keep your head turning Keep your head turning from one side to the other slowly. Then exhale through your mouth. Don't stop your head. Keep it turning. Breathe in through your nose, deep down into your stomach. Let it rest for a bit. And exhale through your mouth. Okay, one more time. Breathe in through your nose, deep down into your stomach. Let it rest for a few seconds. And exhale through your mouth. That's really good. Feel your breath flow easily. That's the posture of a confident singer, ready to let their voice shine.
I feel ready to sing already.
That's the goal. And now, let's warm up the voice.
Physical warm-up exercises. Why should singers warm up the whole body before even touching vocal exercises? How can apples improve posture and deepen natural breathing? How can a stork help with breath support and vocal stability? How does the Eiffel Tower connect breath, posture, and performance presence of a singer? Why is it important to release tension in the shoulders, neck, and back before singing? Which exercises help free the spine, hips, and breath? What is the most effective way to relax, open the throat, and connect breath to sound? I ask these questions, and Eleonora answers. Eleonora, I'm so excited to start singing again with you today. What do we sing?
We do not sing at all.
But you're my singing teacher.
That is why we do physical exercises to warm up the voice.
Okay. Happy teacher, happy student. Let's go.
Then imagine you are picking apples from a tree and placing them in a basket in front of you. Some of the apples are so high that you can only reach them by standing up on your toes and reaching as high as possible.
Okay, imagined.
Reach for the highest apple on the tree and get on your toes to get it. Bend forward and put the apple in the basket, then reach for the next apple. Like this.
I do it now. Just do it with me.
Okay, one more time. Reach for the highest apple on the tree. Get on your toes to get it. Now, bend forward and put the apple in the basket. Reach for the next apple. And always keep your breath flowing. Take the next apple, take it, and go down. Put it in the basket and breathe. Exhale. Good. Now inhale as you ascend. Reach for the next apple and go down. Exhale. One more time. And exhale, go down. Good. Our next exercise, we do the one leg thing. For this one, you have to stand on one leg and lift the other leg slightly to rotate your foot. First to the right a few times, then to the left. Switch legs and repeat. Like this.
Okay, I do it now.
Stand on one leg. Lift the other leg slightly and rotate your foot. Do it a few times and then change your direction. Now, switch legs and repeat the same. Now lift the other leg and rotate your foot. Try to keep it steady without falling down. If you cannot keep it steady, just hold yourself onto the wall or something. Good. Now to the other side. Your other leg again, rotate your foot. First to the right a few times, then to the left a few times. Good. Now switch legs again and repeat. Rotate your foot first to the right a few times, then to the left a few times. Okay. For our next exercise, you are standing in front of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, watching the elevator move slowly from the ground floor up to the top platform. After a brief pause, follow it back down again. That means you only move your head. Okay, stand tall. Don't lift your shoulders, keep them steady. Okay, now lift your head upwards. But keep your breath steady. Don't stop your breath. Good. Now move your head back down again, slowly, with exhaling. Don't go too fast when you come down. Good. One more time. Inhale slowly. Raise your head. Don't try to move your back. Keep your back steady. Now go down again with your head. One more time. Inhale. Lift your head slowly. And breathe. Hold it for 2 seconds and go down again with exhaling. Very good. For our next exercise, you have to imagine you're an opera singer on the stage receiving a round of applause from the audience. Take a deep bow, making sure your knees are slightly bent. Then stand up straight again to acknowledge the applause from the upper balconies. Your hands should be clasped behind your back. Okay. Take your hands back. Now make a deep bow with your knees slightly bent forward and then come straight up again.
I'll do it now.
Don't get up too fast. No. Okay, one more time. Slowly go down. And try to breathe in when you go down. In your back, exactly, where your hands are. Now breathe out when you come up. That's good. One more time. Go slowly down and breathe in. Into your hands on your back. Good. Now go up again, exhaling. And one more time, breathe in and go down slowly. Breathe in your hands. And breathe out and get up again slowly. That's very good. Now for our next exercise, you have to lift your left shoulder up to your ear and hold the position briefly. Then let your arm and shoulder drop as if they were made of lead. Repeat with the right side. Breathe normally, okay?
I'll do it now.
Good. Lift your left shoulder up to your ear and hold the position briefly. Then let your arm and shoulder drop slowly. Now repeat the same with the right side. Don't try to bend to your other side. Stay straight. Lift your left shoulder without moving anything else. Rise it up to your ear, hold it briefly, let it go down again slowly. Now do the same with your right side. Lift your right shoulder and let it go down slowly. And don't try to change your head. Keep your head steady and straight. Don't move it to your shoulder. Your shoulder should move to you. One more time. Left shoulder high. And breathe. And go down and exhale. Good. The other side, right shoulder. Breathe. And let it go down and exhale. And one more time. Raise your left shoulder again to your ear. Breathe. Okay, let it go down. Exhale. Good. Now your right shoulder, one more time. Breathe. Hold it for a steady moment and let it go down and exhale. Let's go on to our next exercise. For this exercise, you have to slowly lower your head onto your right shoulder and hold the position briefly. Then swing it in a semicircle over your chest to the left shoulder. Hold the position briefly and return. Repeat about 10 times, like this.
I'll do it now.
Lower your head onto your left shoulder. Hold the position briefly. And always keep your breath steady. Now swing it in a semicircle in front of you to the right shoulder. And also hold it for a few seconds. Okay, now move it back to the other side slowly. To your left shoulder. Hold it for a few seconds and breathe. Then move it back to your right shoulder, slowly. And hold it again briefly. One more time. Move your head back to your left shoulder. And breathe. Hold it for a few seconds. Then move it back to your right shoulder. One more time. Move your head back to your left shoulder. Hold it for a few seconds. Then move it back to your right shoulder. And hold it for a few seconds. Do it 3 more times. Slowly to the right shoulder. Good. Slowly back to the left shoulder. Try to keep your back steady. Don't change your back position. Good. We are coming to our next exercise. For this exercise, you are standing at the edge of a swimming pool in a starting position for diving in. Your knees should be straight and whoever wants to can touch the floor or their toes with their hands. Like this.
Okay, I'll do it now.
Take up your arms and go down. And try to stretch as much as possible. Always feel your breath going into your back, into your lower back. Now go up again and exhale. Good. Raise your hands, make yourself really tall. Now do it again, one more time. Breathing in into your back and go down to your feet. Hold it for a few seconds, then come up again and exhale. Good. One more time. Breathe in, go down. Hold it for a few seconds. Then go up and exhale. And one last time. Breathe in, go down. Breathe in your back. And hold it for a few seconds. Then go up again. Slowly. Good. For our next exercise, you are swinging an imaginary hula hoop around your hips. Both hands should be on the hips, the feet in fixed position, parallel position. Okay? Like this.
Okay, I do it now.
Try to just keep your hips moving and let the rest of your body stay stable. Good. Yeah, now turn to the other side. Doesn't matter if you start left or right. Good. And always keep your breath flowing. Now turn again to the other side. And breathe. Breathe. Okay, one more time. Good. And to the left side. Good. Okay, for our next exercise, you have to stand like a stork. Okay, yeah. Bend your right leg and raise it as high as possible up to your stomach. Repeat 4 times and then switch legs. Like this.
Okay, I'll do it now.
Okay. Take your right leg. Good. And raise it now as high as possible, slowly, while still breathing in. Breathe. And hold it there a few seconds. Let it go down and exhale. Good. One more time. Raise your leg and breathe in. Hold it a few seconds. Then let it come down and breathe out. One more time. Raise your right leg again. Inhale into your back. Hold it for a few seconds. Then let it come down again. And exhale. Raise your left leg slowly and breathe in into your back and lower abdomen. Hold it for a few seconds, then breathe out and let your leg come down again. Good. Repeat that one more time. Breathe in. And let it come down again and exhale. 2 more times. Take your left leg, lift it up, breathe deeply, hold it for a few seconds, and let it come down again while exhaling. Last time. Lift your leg, breathe in, hold it for a few seconds, breathe out and let it come down again. Good. Our next exercise, you have to lift both your shoulders, then let them drop loosely. Repeat about 5 times. Continue by rotating your left shoulder a few times and then the right. Finish by rotating both shoulders, like this.
Okay, I'll do it now.
Now, okay, lift both shoulders and breathe. Hold it for a few seconds and let them drop loosely with exhaling. Very good. Repeat it again. Lift both shoulders. Let them drop loosely. Again. Good. Try to keep your back steady while doing that. One more time. Let them drop again. Okay, now take your left shoulder and rotate it a few times. Try to only rotate your shoulders. Keep your body steady. Good. Switch to the right shoulder. Good. Now you can switch back to the left shoulder and do it counterclockwise. Okay. Go to the right shoulder and do the same. Very good. Now rotate both shoulders. Try to keep your breath flow even. Good. Now do it counterclockwise. Keep breathing normally. Very good. Okay, for our last exercise, we do a yawn exercise, and it should be a part of every warm-up session. Try to do a yawn and stretch all over. Then sigh several times from the highest to the lowest note and shake out the arms. Like this.
Okay, I do it now.
Lift your arms, yawn. But really try to keep your yawn, keep everything relaxed. Don't think about anything, just lift your arms, yawn. Good, now shake out the arms at the end. Good. Do that one more time. Lift your arms and yawn. Shake out your arms. That's it. One more time. Yawn. Very good.
I think I'm pretty warmed up body-wise.
Yes, that is very good. This warming up session is a good routine that you can add to your daily practice. Keep it going.
I will. Thank you, Eleonora.
You're welcome.
9 essential singing exercises. What are the core differences between beginners and professional singers? What's the one simple posture every singer should master? What are the signs that you are practicing diaphragmatic breathing wrongly? How can you check if you're carrying tension in larynx, tongue, or jaw? Which 4 exercises target different parts of the voice each? What are the most effective warm-up routines to prepare the voice and prevent strain? What is the best daily practice routine which leads to steady progress? I ask these questions and Eleonora answers. Hi Eleonora, I absolutely need your help. I've been trying to get better at singing, but I feel like I'm missing some basic techniques. Is there a huge difference between pros and beginners?
Great question, Pierre. Honestly, the biggest difference often comes down to just a few simple techniques. If you've got a voice, you can sing, period. You just need the right tools and some insider knowledge.
Ah, that's encouraging. Where should we start?
Let's jump right in. First, posture. A lot of teachers spend weeks on this, and why posture is important, you don't need to overthink it like those teachers. Here's the one posture you do need. Stand tall with your feet shoulder width apart, hips over feet, shoulders over hips, head level and gaze forward.
Sounds easy enough. Why does posture matter that much?
Because your whole body is your instrument. If you're hunched over your guitar or mic, you're collapsing all the support from your core and neck. Stay tall and relaxed, navel tucked, chest lifted, and everything aligned.
Got it. What's next?
Diaphragmatic breathing. Place your hands over your stomach. Inhale and feel your belly expand outward, not your chest or shoulders. Then exhale and let your stomach come back in. That's the breath support we want for strong singing.
So, if my shoulders are rising, I'm doing it wrong.
Absolutely. Watch yourself in a mirror. Your tummy should expand on inhale and contract on exhale. No chest lifting, no neck craning. That's proper breath control.
Okay, I'll do it now. So I inhale. Hours later. Was that okay?
That was okay.
So, posture and breath, check. What else?
Relaxation. Many beginners strain when singing, especially around the larynx and tongue. Put your thumb under your chin and swallow. You'll feel that tension. During singing, you want those muscles relaxed. Same for the larynx. Feel it gently with your fingers while singing and make sure it isn't pushing up or getting stiff.
So, singing shouldn't feel tense.
Definitely. Stay relaxed as much as possible. Now let's talk warm-ups. They're crucial and most singers skip them. A good warm-up clears mucus, increases blood flow to your vocal cords and makes high notes easier.
And what's a good first warm-up?
Start by speaking on pitch to find your chest voice. Use a 5-tone scale and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't try to sing it pretty and use your strong speaking voice, like you're projecting to the back of a room. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I see how that helps. And what's next?
Next, we do the lip trill. It's a great warm-up for everyone. Put your fingers on your cheeks, blow air through your lips like a motorboat, and add an ooh sound behind it. We'll use a 1-octave scale. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds.
Got it. Lips flapping at pitch. And I'll do it now.
Try to do an octave. That's good, but just keep the trill smooth through your range. If your lips stop, adjust and keep going. Once that feels good, we'll move to gi. Sing the same scale using gi as in geese. Keep the word consistent and spoken. Don't change it as you go up. Like this.
I'll do it now. Gi, 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 gi.
Try to not change it as you go up.
So, don't go all airy or falsetto.
Correctly. Let's go deeper. Many singers struggle with high notes. To target those, we use an octave repeat scale and sing it on a breathy nya, like a kid going nya nya nya. The breathy tone helps reduce tension and keeps your vocal cords connected, like this. Nya 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 nya.
I'll do it now. Nya 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 nya.
Again.
Nya 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 nya.
Try to keep it breathy. Nya 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 nya.
Nya 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 nya.
Yep, it's not pretty, but it works. Once you're comfortable with that, we'll make the sound more finished using a no vowel. It sounds closer to real singing, but still gives support. Sing no 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 on the same scale, like this. No 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 no.
I'll do it now. No 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 no. No 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 no. No 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 no. No 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 no. This is starting to feel like real singing now.
That's the point. Finally, the best all-purpose singing warm-up is me. It's the most realistic exercise for actual singing. Use the same scale and just say me, me, me clearly. If you've mastered the earlier exercises, this one will help carry your strong sound through your entire range. Like this. Me, 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 me.
Me 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 me. Me 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 me. Me 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 me. So with posture, breath, relaxation, warm-ups and these vowel drills, I'm basically building a full toolkit?
Exactly, Pierre. Work through these daily, even just 30 minutes a day, and your voice will grow stronger and more consistent. And remember, if you ever feel tension or strain, go back and reinforce the basics.
This has been amazing, Eleonora. I'm already feeling more confident.
That's what I love to hear. Keep practicing and happy singing.
Give me just a minute to summarize the 9 essentials every singer must know. Start with posture. Then diaphragmatic breathing, relaxation, speak on pitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lip trills on octave scales, speak gi on octave scales, speak nya on octave scales, speak sing no on octave scales, and sing me me on octave scales. Do you want to sing yourself with real power and soul? Do you want to see how Eleonora nails opera, contemporary music, and songwriting? Then click the link below the video or go directly to superiorsingingcoach.com. That is superiorsingingcoach.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe. It helps the channel and you'll never miss a new video.